Welcome back to the InScentive Collection. I'm the host, Brandon, and today, you guys don't understand, that's my favorite part of the day. I absolutely love saying that and meeting you guys. But Brandon, focus. Today, we are getting into a brand new fragrance. Hasn't even hit the streets yet. You stay tuned for the exclusive content. I got you covered. Today, we are going over Wild Vetiver from the House of Creed. Stay tuned. We're going to get into this. It's going to be an exceptional fragrance. Spoiler alert. I was in Miami, Florida, and I went into the Creed store. I'll try to insert some clippings and stuff like that. Absolutely blown away. So far to date, the #1 presentation of fragrances, and it's not even close, okay? Even their kiosk at Neiman Marcus is exquisite. It is exquisite. There's a great sense of pride and bravado that is in the House of Creed, okay? Branding and labels mean something. They mean something. We're not going to wait too much longer. We're going to get straight into this. I'm going to read some of this stuff to you guys just so you can see it and we can get the full impact and impression of what this house is trying to present. I will say, even their atomizers, right? Like this is a very, oh, fragrance is coming out. This is a very cool packaging, right? It's got, she highlight, when I was in there, the sales rep highlighted the name of the fragrance, just a cool detail that she didn't have to do that. And I want to say the sample has like a texture to it. All right, it has a texture to it. It's a really cool way of presenting this. So Creed, established in 1760 by James Henry Creed. The House of Creed enjoys 7 generations of craftsmanship and creativity, handcrafting creations of distinction, elegance, and originality for royal households and patrons. For over 250 years, each of the Creed fragrances is an alchemy of the finest, rarest natural ingredients we have selected from around the world. And people don't understand that. People think that cedar is cedar or rose is rose. No, composition matters. Where you get the cedar from. I love Virginia cedar. It smells really good. It's different from normal cedar. Dupe people just don't understand that. It's so strange to me. Anyway, since its establishment in 1760, the House of Creed has and continues to build an ancestry of fine craftsmanship. Creed travels extensively to source, research, and inspect and commission the final material. So they don't just go out and get anything; they get the best of the best. The high quality natural raw ingredients are weighed, mixed, and macerated in most cases by hand. Wow, did not know that. In a small artisanal factory near the Fontainebleau, France. The process is labor intensive, but Creed is driven by ancestry and perfection. Okay, so that's why the bottles cost so much, guys. It seems like they put a lot of work in there. And they went out of their way to talk about that. I don't know too many other manufacturers that are doing that. All right, so without further ado, I know you here came for the scent. You came for the scent, so let's not waste too much time. I did forget my tripod stand, so I do have to place you down for a quick second. I didn't unsheath this thing. It kind of fell out. But this is it. It's a slight tinge of yellow, but I'm not too worried about Creed as far as like, a little cramp in my neck. I'm not too worried about Creed as far as like performance-wise for stuff like this, because it speaks for itself. This is some of the strongest composition of juice I've smelled to date, whether you like it or not, except for Millésime. That one didn't do it for me. And also, Millésime smelled way different in the store than the bottle I had. So I might have to revisit that. But this video is getting too long. We're 4 minutes in. We haven't seen the fragrance yet. So I'm gonna place you down for a hot second. Go ahead and start your timer. I'm not gonna keep you down here for too long. I just got to get this on the back of the wrist. This will be the scent of the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on the back. Oh, see, fresh. Catch that backlit atomizer. Okay. Not a whole lot came out in that. Oh gosh, gosh almighty. Oh gosh, gosh almighty. Oh gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Now I did smell this in Miami. This fragrance is not out yet. I believe it comes out in March. All right, March. So we have a woody, aromatic, fresh spice, rose, citrus, fruity, earthy, soft spice, floral, and green. Now, you do get a juicy rose. You do get a juicy rose. This isn't the stemmy kind of Turkish rose. This is more of a Aunt Sally rose, right? But like, don't let that get you confused. It's still a high quality rose. It's still the best of the best. But it is a little bit more sweet. It is a little bit more church lady-ish, right? But it's elegantly blended and upheld by citrus, definitely some type of woody notes, and like a pine freshness. All right, don't know what's in this, so let's go ahead and get into the notes. Oh, and by the way, that Creed experience, one of the best fragrance experiences I've ever had in my life. I didn't do a whole lot of recording because I was there to I was working, but I was also buying a fragrance and I needed to focus. But what I will say is they were very kind, they were very generous, they were very cognizant of like the time that they were spending with me. They really hold your hand throughout the entire experience. They also offer you, I don't know if this is specific, but like champagne as you're purchasing your fragrance. It was really, really nice. I don't drink, so I didn't partake in that. But it's just the experience to this date was the best, right? It was the best. All right, so let's get into the notes. Oh, and they were very, very, very knowledgeable, which I was surprised about. I love it when a house can tell me about the fragrances and not just BS their way through them. All right, so Bergamot, pink pepper, Timur. In the middle notes, you have blackcurrant. That's what's giving it that juiciness. It might be the Timur and the rose. It might be the blackcurrant and the rose that's giving you that juiciness. It might not be as much as the rose. And geranium. In the base, you have vetiver, cedarwood, and amberwood. I don't think I've ever seen that before. What's amberwood? Let's take a look. Amberwood is... yeah, that blackcurrant is very juicy. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the rose. I'm not getting what it is. That's unfortunate. All right. So what I will say is this. First of all, I love this fragrance because in my opinion and in my take, this is a fresh DNA. I've never smelled anything like this. It's hard to describe. It smells like a summer bouquet of flowers, but it's still rugged. It still has that vetiver. It still has that, cedarwood, which gives it some base and allows it to be more comfortable for, I think, a male perspective. Because if it was just currant and rose and citrus, this would be a super feminine leaning fragrance. But it is not that. It is something, get some flashbacks of other stuff here. It is something that is sweet, bright, but grounded. And you know, depending on where you are in your fragrance journey, if you're a guy and you're just new to this and you still love tobacco, there's probably gonna be a time before you get into this. But if you can have a little bit of faith, if you are patient, I would say this is a decant that you should just get, right? Here's why. Two reasons. Number one, you will definitely grow into this, no question about it. Number two, it's a unique DNA and it's absolutely beautiful. So you have nothing to lose by getting this fragrance. Let me turn up this AC a little bit. I hope it doesn't get too loud for you guys. I'm getting a little bit of greenhouse effect in here. It's an amazing fragrance. Highly recommend it. I think you should check this out. Do I love it? Probably not. Would I buy this? Probably so. You don't have to only buy the fragrances that you love. This is different enough so that I could see myself only wearing this. I'm sorry, I lost track of my thoughts. I could see myself wearing this as like an everyday scent. This is definitely an office slash... This is an everyday scent. This is an everyday scent. It's modern, but it's still masculine. Now, as far as the ladies go, I would say this is 60% masculine. I think a lady could pull this off very easily. I think that she would just have to be okay with the base that it has. But it's definitely unisex. There's no question about it. But it definitely draws downward. It definitely draws downward. It doesn't stay at the top, if that makes sense. The Currant is taking a little bit of the back seat. The rose is almost gone completely. I'm getting a Bergamot vetiver fragrance. It's vetiver, but it's nowhere near the vetiver as the original vetiver. The original vetiver is like what vetiver is. Like, it's like, hey, do you want to know what vetiver is? Try this. This is not that. This is, hey, I want something bright, fresh, citrusy, with a little bit of base and some twang in it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of like standoutishness. Oh wow, a lot of people here. Yeah, I like this. I would say it's a solid 8, 8.5. I would really like to see this all over. What it would like. I mean, what compliments don't really affect how I smell fragrances. Like, I'm not gonna rate a fragrance higher because it gets compliments. Some people would. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's your composition and what you like. This isn't a must, but it is a very nice like to have. And I could, depending on the price point, I think, you know, this fragrance is probably around $500. At that price point, you probably want stuff that you love, and I couldn't be mad at you for that. But if you're willing to forego that and you want something that's unique enough to wear every day, and fresh enough to be in multiple environments, in my opinion, this is the wild cousin. And we come full circle. This is the wild version of the vetiver. Full circle. This is the wild cousin of original vetiver. That's what this is. It never returns fully back. This is the prodigal child returns. It doesn't fully come back to original vetiver, but it does go far enough away so that it's still recognizable. Like, the DNA is still recognizable, but this is its own thing. I like this. I like this a lot. I could see myself buying this on sale, or maybe getting like a like one of the smaller decant versions of it. You know, I see they do the half Z size now. Yeah, I mean, I would say 350 is 500 is a bit much for this, but if you wanted it, it's unique enough. I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, oh, okay, I respect that. I could respect why you would want that in your collection. Because, like, I've never smelled anything like this. It's very different. But I think you would have to like Currant, Bergamot, and Cedar composition. I think that would be the thing that, like, drives you over. Because I've never smelled anything like this. The rose is almost completely gone. I'm not getting a whole lot of geranium. There is a bit of pink pepper, and I think pink pepper is kind of sweet. It's kind of prickly and sweet. And I would say that's there. I'll take that back. I do get the geranium. I do get the geranium. That's a unique smell. Anyway, those are my thoughts and first impressions. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys would like to see more Creed fragrances. I'm a fan. I smelled something over there that I absolutely have to buy. So there will be something coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys for watching. And join for the Discord that comes out, free newsletter once a month, just to help you guys get everything in order as far as like your house, so that you can get more houses of fragrances. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.